Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be in the world, and welcome to Gift of Healing TV. I'm Sara Jane, and I am delighted to be joined today by Vandana and Ajay Sharma from India, who are going to be sharing with us Expand Your Horizon with Power of Powers, the Limitless Healing Science. Welcome to the program and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for giving this opportunity to us to share this wonderful science of power of powers with this whole world. Because this power of powers, which was invented by Vandana, is limitless. No limitations, no restrictions, no boundaries. So almost everything and anything is possible with this wonderful science. It's unique. It's limitless.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here. It really is. I'm just going to briefly introduce you with your bios and then we can get into the program as a whole. Vandana Sharma is the inventor of the most powerful healing technique in the world, the power of powers, which is limitless and makes almost everything and anything possible. She has a special and unique relation with power of powers, a special blessing to the family. Vandana is a part of divine from her past lives. This is enough to prove how strong healing power she has. She has specially come on this earth to heal the entire planet, spread love between humans, and equality between male and female child. She got rid of all her multiple health issues with power of powers, even from hernia without any surgery, the only person on earth to accomplish this. She has in all healed more than 15,000 people across the globe with a 100% success rate, irrespective of the type and complications, the issues. She is an amazing woman and is completely dedicated towards her work, and her healing is like a magical experience for everyone. Ajay Sharma, a healer with special abilities, a visionary and entrepreneur, inventor of unique art of self-motivation. He is a life coach and a motivational speaker and an extraordinary counselor. So it is a real pleasure to have you both on the program. Thank you. And I believe, am I not right in saying, Ajay, that you are going to be translating for Vandana?
Yes, right.
Yeah, brilliant.
And
So
it's our pleasure to come over here and
it's a
in this
pleasure.
program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so if I can start, I know we've obviously shared a little in the bio, but if you'd like to share a little of the story of how this came about, that would be lovely for our
Yes,
viewers.
definitely. So what happened is that Vandana was suffering from many diseases: diabetes, arthritis, fibromyalgia, very weak heart, low blood pressure, hypothyroidism. Then she had incisional hernia, which has only one remedy, and that is an surgery. And she is the only person on this earth who healed her hernia without any surgery. Absolutely fine. Because of power of powers, as she says. And she had vitamin D12 efficiency, B12 efficiency deficiency, and severe allergy with B12 tablets and supplements. So when she first took it, she fainted in just couple of minutes. And low calcium in spite of taking high doses of calcium every day. So what happened? She was in deep, very pain, and life was stressful. So one day when she was in lot of pain, so my son asked her to do a meditation. So she was lying on the bed, and both my sons were standing beside her, and she was doing some meditation. My son was guiding her through that meditation. And what happened at that time, during that deep sleep state, her heartbeat stopped completely, and both my sons were startled what happened like this. And see, all four of us, both my sons, me, and Vandana, all four of us have very strong belief in the divine force right from our birth. So my son asked God, please do something, you do some miracle, but give me my mom back. And he had a thought in his mind, place her hand on her heart and she will come back. And he immediately, without even wasting a single second, he placed his hand on her heart and a very strong energy came in. His hand shook like this and she came back to life again. And then no looking back in life. Our life changed more than 10,000% after that. All the problems, not only on physical level, but on all aspects, physical, emotional, mental, financial relations, everything changed for us. And we got that power. All four of us got that power. And now we are means transforming people's life. Almost 15 to 17,000 people across the world have been transformed completely, in which we have more than 5,000, almost 6,000 COVID patients also we have healed for free. Most of them were so complicated case that even doctors were not sure that whether they will survive or not, but everybody has survived. So in all these 16, 17,000 people, irrespective of the type of issue, irrespective of the complication of the issue, we have transformed them, healed them completely. They are cancer patients, blinds, color blinds, brain dead people, cancer, autism, Parkinson, multiple sclerosis, OCD, Lyme's disease, Alzheimer's, and much more. We have changed flight timings, we have changed the weather, we have saved people from losing all their money into the stock market, and in the same deal we have made them even earn their profit of more than 2000 USD in the same deal when the person was about to lose 14,000 USD. So gradually we started developing the confidence, and then we started, first we healed ourselves, then we healed the knowns without telling them. And one of my cousin, he doesn't had any child, and they took lot of treatments and everything they tried, but nothing was working. So one day when we were talking to my mom, and she told me about his wife's condition, she was very stressful and sad because of this. So we talked about, and I said to Vandana that we can do this, and she just sent healing immediately when we were driving back home, and she sent healing immediately, and he had twins. He has two sons now. So that was means first big breakthrough like this after that incident happened, because that incident when Vanna came back to life again, that was something which was very difficult to absorb for many days. We were not means even see. It was hard to believe that this such a big thing has happened, but yes, definitely we absorbed it and moved forward. So after that, that was a bigger breakthrough, and gradually we started Sikhem Healing Center. We started healing people. Then we started teaching them. So we teach only the basic science, basic level of this science. It has four levels: basic, advanced, instructor, and supreme level. Now, supreme level is a level in power of powers which can defy all the laws of this universe, all laws. But we teach only basic level because any human on this planet doesn't requires more than that basic level, because it's so powerful, it expands your horizon so much that you don't have to look back. It gives you everything: health, wealth, love, peace, joy, happiness, relationships, much more. Whatever you desire, whatever you deserve, and total transformation. No looking back in life. Absolutely no looking back. So this is the energy system which is supreme, is purest form of divine energy in this universe, and the most powerful divine energy in this universe. This is power of powers. Undoubtedly the supreme. And a special blessing to my family, of course.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. You talk about power of powers. Can you, on the amazing experiences that you have had with it for others, and it's wonderful when when we offer an energy and that energy does amazing things for people, it is beautiful. It really is. But can you explain or share a little of about the energy of power of powers? Not necessarily what it does, but because obviously you very much shared that it can do anything. But share a little of not asking you to obviously teach everybody what the power of powers is or how to use it, but share a little about the energy itself. So whether it is a small aspect from the teaching, as people learn Reiki and they learn a bit about the energy, we can learn a little about the energy of power of powers. That would be lovely.
Okay. So see, power of powers is energy system which has the capability to take you beyond whatever you have achieved so far, irrespective of your current status. It will take you beyond that. So suppose you are at level X, it will take you to X plus level. If you are at X plus, it will take you to X plus plus. If you are at X plus plus, it will take you to X plus plus plus, like this. It is so powerful, it transforms you, it upgrades you. Almost 98% of our clients are healers themselves. Reiki Grandmaster, Theta instructors, quantum healers, and pranic healing grandmasters, etc. etc. So, everybody who has come in, they have been upgraded, irrespective of their status. This energy system gives you everything which you want, and it gives you in a finite time. So far, in around 17,000 people, and the maximum time a person has took is 9 months. All of them have achieved this total transformation, all 13 14 things which I have mentioned before that only. This transformation time varies from person to person, but it gives you everything and in a finite time. This power of powers is a supreme energy, very high vibrational energy, very powerful, and above everything in this universe, where all the sciences end, it starts from over there, and it is much above everything. So, result oriented, there are three things which make it unique. First thing is, power of powers is the only system which is 100% word to word guided by the divine itself. That's why it's so absolute, so powerful. It it is all guided by divine, so that whatever we are doing, whatever we are teaching, whatever we are executing, it's all guided from that only. Nothing from our side. That's why it's so absolute and result oriented. Second reason is that when we heal someone through power of powers, then it's a real transfer of pure form of divine energy of power of powers. So due to that real transfer, the results are so powerful, so absolute. Third reason is when we teach someone this science, then what happens? We give that person a true connection with the divine source of power of powers. Now, what is true connection? Suppose we join two wires. Now, this is a true connection. Same type of true connection we give to the person with that divine source of power of powers, so that he is connected to the supreme energy, and then we teach how to heal themselves, how to heal others in person or at any distance. Suppose somebody is sitting in space, please heal. Somebody sitting below the seabed, please heal. It's independent of time, space, physical presence, and distance. Limitless. And third thing, we teach how to manifest your desires using this energy system. And we give a certificate also on this basic level practitioner. So that, and this thing is so quick, so strong, but quick also, that it takes just 5 hours online to learn this science basic level. Only 5 hours. It's the maximum time. So if somebody is looking for, see, people take lives to get that connection with the supreme source, but we give it in just 5 hours. And that connection is so powerful, your horizon expands, and no looking back in life. Complete transformation takes place. So this is how power of powers works. It gives you everything, whatever you desire and whatever you deserve. Both these things. No other energy system or no other system in this world is capable of giving you all those things, but it gives you definitely for sure. So our life has changed more than 10,000%.
तो जो सांस भी लेते हैं वो भी
Even
पावर ऑफ
yes, Vandana, what Vandana says is very true. Even the breath we are taking, every breath, it is just controlled by power of powers only. It controls the whole world. Once you learn this science, once you are connected to this science, every single micro moment of your life is controlled and governed by power of powers, so that nothing wrong can happen with you. You have that supreme tool to handle the events, cope up with them, and become a winner every time. Because see, life can't be eventless. Life is bound to have events. We are humans. Our life will have events. But when you are connected with power of powers, you have that supreme tool to handle those situations, cope up with them, and become the winner every single time. So, power of powers will guide you for everything. Nothing wrong can happen. Even if you go to a grocery store, you can ask power of powers which thing I have to take, and also that which box. Same thing, but which box. It will tell you that also. It can tell you everything. It gives you everything. So it is absolute. Very powerful.
But thank you. What I would like to ask is, you've explained about the everything that it can support people with. That's really important. I know with Reiki, it's very much about, people will say, but what will I feel? And I would say, I have no idea, because that's totally individual. Vandana, your experience, obviously with your heart stopping, was there anything you felt that you were aware of that you are happy to share with us? Or if not, Ajay, if you've experienced the energy, what did you experience? Or a little bit from both of you. That would be lovely. So people get a sense of what they may feel with power of powers.
Okay. Let me ask Vandana herself first. ये बोल रही है कि जो आपके साथ एक्सपीरियंस हुआ, आपने क्या एक्सपीरियंस किया हुआ? ऐसा कुछ एक्सपीरियंस हुआ आपको कि कुछ हुआ है, या उसके बाद जैसे आपने पावर का एक्सपीरियंस किया तो कैसा लगता है, क्या?
उसके बाद मेरे को एकदम ऐसा रहता कि पावर हमेशा मेरे साथ ही है। वैसे तो मेरे बचपन से ही मेरे साथ थी, पर उस वक्त तक मैं
रियलाइजेशन
पहचान नहीं पा रही, मतलब मेरे साथ होता था पर मैं उसको पहचान नहीं पा रही थी। और उस दिन के बाद वो मेरे हर कण में वो वाइब्रेशन।
So she is saying, as though she was connected with power of powers right from her birth, but the realization took place during that incident when she lost her life. After that, she feels every time that power of powers is within her, and every time she has that vibration inside, so that she can feel it. And it's a altogether different experience, different feeling. You feel yourself means above everything, into a very different zone. And at every she can every single micromoment feel that energy in herself and in the whole environment, wherever she moves. See, we are in our office, so this whole office, this whole premises, our home, wherever she goes, even in the market, if we go to shopping, if we enter that shop, the whole environment changes for that shop. Customers start flowing in immediately. Even if a person who shopkeeper is sitting idle, as soon as we go inside, the whole scenario changes. So every time this energy is with her, and it changes the environment. So from inside and outside, everything, it's whole altogether, like this. So every time, every single moment, she's feeling that high vibrational energy. And of course, we, my both sons, and I, everybody in the family, all the same thing.
I'm sure it was a really beautiful experience and continues to be.
It continues
for you, because yes, working with energy, working with the divine. Um, and for me, that energy is love, pure, unconditional love. But it is what feels right to each individual. But the greatest healer, I believe, and that is love, and that comes from the divine. Um, that is the source of love for us all. Is there any before, because you've promised to share a group Power of Powers meditation. So before we go into that, and folks, there is going to be some music which they do have the permission to play. Because those of you that watched these before know I don't normally play music because of not wishing to break any sort of copyright. There is going to be some music. But before we go into that, is there anything else about Power of Powers that you would like to share? Because obviously once we come out of the meditation at the end, sort of, it'd be nice to come out gently rather than come back into, and obviously we will be sharing. So yes, if you want to sort of share the website, which I will put up anyway, and I'll make sure that goes under the video. So I think if we can, if you'd like to almost do a finish off, but go into the meditation so that we can just close down gently so that that energy can sit with people. Is that okay with you?
Absolutely okay.
Okay, I'll pop the website address up.
Okay.
So if anything more you'd like to share, please share.
Yes, one thing.
Yeah.
If you want to experience and go beyond whatever you have achieved so far, irrespective of your status, current status, then we are the right person to take you beyond that. And if you want to become a superhuman, then Power of Powers can make you a superhuman. Please come to us. We'll make you a superhuman, undoubtedly.
Superhuman,
Super kid, superhuman. It works from 0 to 100, 500 years age. For sick, healthy, rich, poor, or a grown up, means a newborn child, to any age person. It equally benefits everyone. We have more than 50 types of services and programs with Power of Powers, and all are equally applicable for all each and every single human on this planet. So transform your life. Please come to us and we'll take you beyond whatever you have achieved so far. This energy system is so strong, so powerful. It has the capability to do that.
Lovely. Thank you so very much. And I'm really looking forward to this. So obviously I will hand over to yourselves for this. And my suggestion, I'm assuming, is for folks to just relax, eyes closed if they wish to lay down.
Yes,
just
please close your eyes if somebody wants to lay down. Of course, if you want to sit relaxed, it's okay. Power of Powers doesn't restrict you. It is limitless. It doesn't restrict you for anything. So please enjoy this energy and let us start. I'm going to play some music so that if somebody likes. So everybody can open their eyes.
Thank you. That was beautiful. And what I would say to folks when it comes to the sound of the music, I'm a great believer in the energy and the vibration of music. And so regardless of how it sounded, that energy, the energy you require from the power of powers and the music will all come through to you, regardless of what you heard. It's about what you feel.
Definitely.
Not about
Definitely. It's not about the music. So it means power of power doesn't limit you. It doesn't gives any puts any restrictions. So whether somebody was able to hear the music properly or was not enjoying or whatever state he was, this power of powers energy has done the work which it was supposed to do for us. It just comes there and starts working immediately, like this.
Oh, absolutely. It's just that knowing that I work with sound energy, and a lot of people do, when it comes to sound, it isn't about what you hear, it is about the feeling. And I am sure that you said you use that music with every session. You've obviously been guided to do that because it's the vibration of that music combined with the power of powers that brings that power. I'm a great believer in the energy of sound. So I'm not trying to take away from power and powers. I think it's just there as a support of it.
It's always there.
Yes.
Even if you don't have any music or anything, but it will go and work like anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't needs anything to ride upon and go.
So I would love to thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much
Thank you so
for
much.
giving this wonderful opportunity, and I hope that people will definitely take benefit from this wonderful science of power of powers, which is beyond any science in this universe, and transform your life with us with using power of powers and experience this energy. We are always there. We will give you lifelong support, which is always there because this whole world is my family, and I'm always available for everyone who needs me. Every time, 24/7, 365 days a year, every moment.
Thank you so very much. And I'm a great believer that folks will find this when it is totally the right time for them to find it. I've put the website up. I'll make sure it is under the video. So if anybody's just watching the video, the replay of this, whenever that may be, you can connect with them. Please feel free to do that. Thank you so
Please
much.
put in our email address and phone number also. If
I haven't got a phone number for you, so if you let me have that, I'll make sure that goes under the video as well. Okay.
send you immediately.
Yeah, okay, that's brilliant. Thank you so much. Folks, next week we're going to be back to our evening slot rather than this morning slot. And it's a today's conversation. Enolia and myself are being joined by Mahali and Michael for Trust Your Intuition. So I hope you'll join us for that. And thank you again. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Namaste.
Now, take care, everyone, and enjoy your life.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. Take care.